Hey there, I'm going to tell you about 7 Card Slugfest. So this is the $90,000 stretch goal for Devastation BattleCon. And I actually didn't expect us to get this far. So this is a rough prototype. You're going to be on the cutting edge of the game. The game is mostly finished, but we haven't had time to make it all pretty like we have some of the other games. So I'm going to tell you about how it's played and what it is and how you can get a copy of it. So this game is a barroom brawl that happens in the same World of Indines as BattleCon. You have a lot of the familiar characters here, and each character comes with 7 cards, hence the name. So your character will have these 7, and each card has a number on the back and a character effect on the front. Sometimes some of them are just straight up punches. So everybody is going to have a target in front of them and is going to have their own deck. And at the beginning of the game, you will lightly shuffle your deck and set it face down in front of you. So, and then one of us is going to say fight, and the game begins. And at this point, you can use one hand, you can draw from the top of your deck, look at the card, and then play it face down on any of the other targets that you want. So this is a speed play game. We're all going to be playing cards as fast as we can on any of the targets that we want and so forth until everybody has played every card they have. And when you run out of cards, you grab one of the badges from the center to signal that you're done. And once everybody's finished, then the punches get resolved. So we flip over this big stack of cards that was just made in the frantic chaos of the brawl, and we start resolving. So this attack does 3 damage. This attack would do 2 damage, and then 1 damage to everybody else who was slower than this person. So click pow, 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 pow. This attack hits 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then this attack has more damage for each card below it. Boom. Now at this point, our target has taken more than 10 damage. Whoever does the 10th point of damage, which in this case is Joel, gets the point. And so this scores a point for him for being the person who did the 10th punch, or the 10th point of damage against Jaeger, this target here. The rest of the cards just go away. And so we resolve all the targets, total up the points, and then and that's a round. We typically play to 10 points or to a certain number of rounds. Now, there are arenas which change the rules of the game slightly and force you to think differently, to act differently. And all of your opponents, of which there are 10 different characters playable, will have different punches at their disposal. So everybody forces you to think a little differently. You can't just play as fast as you want. You have to look at what other players are doing and try and play around their unique abilities. So there's a little bit of thought to it, but it's a lot of chaos and a lot of fun. And it's definitely a game which gets people laughing and gets people talking, and you can pull it up to any table and play it. Teaches in about 5 minutes. So that's 7 Card Slugfest. It's a complete standalone game, and it's a $20 add-on to your current BattleCon pledge. If you want it shipped internationally, just add $30 instead, and we'll get it all out to you at the same time as Devastation later this year. So thank you all so much once again for making this game and Disc Duelers and Devastation possible, and I hope that you have a lot of fun with it. Thanks so much, and happy gaming.